I'm Audrey.
And I'm Dad, and this is Good Questions for Dad. Read Across America / Dr. Seuss's birthday celebration / your 11-year 4-day / birthday spectacular.
Longest one we've had
Celebration. How you doing, Audrey?
I'm doing good.
Your birthday was 4 days ago.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
You feeling good? You're 11 now?
Yeah, I feel 11.
Do you?
Yeah. A little bit.
Walk a little bit with a little bit more of a spring in your step.
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll have to look at that next time I walk.
Are you reading any good books?
Yeah.
You want to name drop any good books?
Nancy Drew.
Name drop.
I don't remember the name of the book.
No, that's a lot of. That's an old time. The book I saw, the copyright was like 1950 something. Wasn't it? Isn't that what we said? I mean, so you're reading the old books, the old classics.
And then Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
That's a classic and an older book, definitely. That was written
I don't know.
almost 20 years ago, Audrey, 15 years ago. Well, anyways, today is March 2nd, which is Read Across America Day.
Yes.
It is also the reason that I guess they chose this date as to get everybody, all the kids to read, was because it is Dr. Seuss's birthday, aka Theodore Seuss Geisel. Is that true? I do have my phone right here.
Theodore Seuss.
We know him as Dr. Seuss, but right, it's Theodore Seuss Geisel, which by the way, okay, I got two things to say about this. Okay, number one, Dr. Seuss's books are not easy to read.
They aren't?
They are not easy to read. I'm gonna read one today, but they are not. They are not in my what?
Like a tongue twister?
That's what I think. Yeah, and he makes up words. These are words that are like
Yes.
and things that aren't even like real things, and so
I feel that you pronounce them.
My opinion is that you would not start a child off with a Dr. Seuss book. You don't see a lot of kids, not for them to try and read. They're tongue twisters. They're made up words.
You want them to read.
They can be very difficult. And number two, this goes to again the weird. Okay, so Dr. Seuss here, who I'm not saying he's a bad writer. He's a great author, one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
But for adults. Okay?
So I can't read this.
I don't think you'd be able to get through it. I'm not going to be able to get through all of this. But
who's
and the other just before we get into this book, okay? We call him Dr. Seuss. You know what is we said already, it's Theodore Seuss Geisel, but Seuss isn't even the original pronunciation. It's Dr. Seuss. Rhymes with voice. Apparently that's German. Yes. So he anglicized it. He made it sound more American, but definitely. So we are going to read Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss.
Got some cake here.
Audrey, sit back and enjoy the wonderful reading of Dr. Seuss' book here on Read Across America, or whatever we call it. By the way, he would have been 117 years old today had he lived.
He's dead?
Yes, he died like in 1991. 20 years ago, 30 years ago now. So all his books actually, I mean, most of his books were written way before I was born. This one was written like 1957 or something. So anyways, let's get into this. I wish we could do what they do in Catrue. They sure know how to say happy birthday to you. In Catrue, every year on the day you were born, they start the day right in the bright early morn, when the birthday honker hikes high up Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn. And the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, Wake up, for today is your day of all days. Then the moment the horn's happy honk honk is heard, comes a fluttering flap flap, and then comes the bird. The great birthday bird. And so far as I know, Catrue is the only place birthday birds grow. This bird has a brain. He's most beautifully brained, with the brainiest bird brain that's ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the Catrue Happy Birthday Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes round, he's in charge of it all. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You are not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and trees of Catrue, you see that bird coming to you. Just to you. The bird pops right in. You are up on your feet. You jump to the window, you meet and you greet with the secret Catrue birthday high sign and shake that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so with each finger and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth and let's go. It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it. Get dressed." And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on a smorgasbord's back. "Today," laughs the bird, "eat whenever you want. Today, no one tells you you can't or you shan't." Those aren't even words. That is not even, you can't or you shan't. And today, you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get in there and munch. Have a big munch-a-roo. Today is your birthday. Today, you are you. If we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well then, what would you do? If you'd never been born, well then, what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than all that, why, you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you. Now isn't that pleasant? So we'll go to the top. At the top is blue space, the official Catrue birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice. I am I. Me. I am I. And I may not know it, and I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers! I am I! And now on this day of all days in Catrue, the association has built just for you a railway with very particular boats that are pulled through the air by funicular goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They'll take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows, we have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. I mean, it sounds like a great place, but again, very difficult to read. Side note. They smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 hoobubs up the trees to snip with snippers, nip with nippers, clip and clop with clapping clippers, nip and snip with clipping cloppers, snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you, the hoobubs clip. Happy birthday, nop and nip. Then pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippohymers' backs. Not a real thing. They'll take those flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippohymers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Now, of course, we're all mustard, so one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard-off pools, which are very fine warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the mustard-off clubs. Then out of the water sing loud while you dry, sing loud, I am lucky, sing loud, I am I. If you've never been born, then you might be an isn't. and isn't has no fun at all. No, he disn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born, or you don't get a present. A present, aha! Now what kind shall I give? Why, the kind you'll remember, as long as you live. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official True Birthday Pet Reservation. From east of the eastest to west of the westest, we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, and tall. If you wish, I will find you the tallest of all. Now, to find who's the tallest, we start with the smallest. We start with the smallest, then what do? We line them all up back to back, 2 by 2. Taller and taller, and when we are through, we finally find one who's taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. And so, from the smaller, we stack them up taller and taller and taller and taller and taller. And now, here's the one who is taller than aller. He's yours, he's all yours. He's the very top tallest. I know you'll enjoy him, the tallest of all. I'll have him shipped home to you, Birthday Express. That costs quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it costs me $1,000 or $2? Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You also might like a nice time-telling fish. So I'll send Diver Gets and I'll send Diver Gets deep under the sea in their undersea kits. In all the wide world, there are no better pets than the time-telling fish that gets, and gets. And I read that correctly. But speaking of time, why, good gracious alive, that time-telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. And so as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best, the night of all nights in Catrue. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up to hooded cloffers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday pal Alice. Your big birthday party soon starts to begin in the finest pal Alice you've ever been in.
Well, I guess it's the only one I've ever
I've never heard of a pal Alice. Now this birthday pal Alice, as soon as you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in. 12 halls for brass bands, not counting the 53 hamburger stands. And besides all of that, there are 65 rooms just for keeping the sweeping up afterwards brooms. Because after your party is, well, you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. First, we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come, and next come the strummers who strum as they come, and the drummers who drum and the strummers who strum are followed by zummers who come as they zum. Just look at those zummers, they're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing, and that makes the music that zummers call zumming. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming, all of it all is for you. Look! Dr. Daring's singing herrings. Daring's singing, spelling herrings. See what Daring's herrings do? They sing and spell it. All for you. Happy birthday to you. I understand that. That's about the only thing up to this point that I read that I actually understand. Oh, look, there's a happy birthday to you cake. I get it. I follow that part. And here comes your cake. Cooked by Snookers and Snookers, the official Catrue Happy Birth cake cookers. And Snookers and Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today. Made of guaranteed certified strictly grade A, peppermint, cucumber, sausage, paste, butter. And the world's finest cake slicers, Dutter and Dutter. And Dutter with hatchets a flutter, high up on the poop deck,
Is that what it says?
stand ready to cut her. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am, that's a great thing to be. If I say so myself, happy birthday to me. Now, by horseback and birdback and heiferback too, come your friends, all your friends from all over Catrue. And the birthday pal Alice heats up with hot friends, and your party goes on and on till it ends. When it ends, you're much happier, richer and fatter, and the bird flies you home on a very soft platter.
Are we gonna eat it?
This does sound creepy. So that's what the birthday bird does in Catrue. And I wish I could do all these great things for you.
You looks fancy too. That was longer than I expected. I thought it was a children's book where
It's not. That's what I did. What did I say, Audrey? Dr. Seuss books are for adults only.
Like, I was like, look at this. Look at all that.
Adults only. All of it. That's ridiculous.
It's kind of like...
I mean, I feel like I need to drink a gallon of water now. But for your birthday and for Dr. Seuss's birthday and for Read Across America Day, I sucked it up today. So, thanks for liking, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting. Happy birthday, Audrey. Again, glad that you are now officially the big 1-1.